Let's see what we're working with here. If we're live, we're live. Hey, look, guys, I am just trying to get this thing set up properly so I can chat with you all. All right, so give me a second. All right. All right, let's go. I think that'll work right there. Right? As you can tell, I'm buckled up in my car and I am driving, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera as much. But what I do want you guys to know is, and there's a lot going on, man. There's always things going on. There's stuff that I believe that we need to talk about. So while I building relationships and confidence in different space, and so what we do is evaluate what's good. And when we evaluate these things, then the things that I want to talk about is most of the programs that I've been involved with, in the last year or so, have become private. And not that they all are private. Some of them start off as pretty much, hey, look, everybody tell everybody. They want to bring in so many people into the program, crowdfunding, crowdsourcing, build up as much and big as possible, all the pressure. And so when that happens and it's growing, then all of a sudden they find out, most of the developers and admins are out for our best interest of the company or for the organization. And so when you find that happening, all of a sudden they want to shut down YouTubers. They feel like, oh my gosh, it's the YouTubers' fault. Well, it's a double-edged sword, right? We take the heat and promote. We don't take the heat and walk away and cry, because everybody's going to find a risk, right? If your risk tolerance is not that high because you maybe lost 3 or 4 programs in a row, you maybe lost $2,000 or $3,000, or you may have lost $300. Whatever your budget, was not really ready for, and that you can take a hit, right? And I get that. And so we have so many people that do show up in YouTube land, and all they want to do is criticize and be negative. And it's because they had a bad experience. Well, guess what? Everybody had a bad experience, and everybody has to take ownership of their decisions. So as a YouTuber, as somebody that chose to come into the public space and to talk about passive income programs, active income programs, networking and network marketing and, crypto and all of those things, then I know that some people are not going to like that. But you know what? I also understand everything is not for everybody. Therefore, when I talk about a program and it goes really well and a lot of people jump on it, that's great. Everybody's happy. But then all of a sudden, it attracts people that they have one life's mission, and that is to criticize everything that comes out. And when that happens, and you have a admin or developer or owner or CEO or whatever that decides to maybe jump on some of these live streams or do some interviews, people appreciate that, because you can see a little more legitimacy of the platform. You can see that there's somebody that trusts their platform enough that they'll come out and show their face and they'll talk about it, right? Because YouTubers are doing it anyway. But when a person from that company or that platform comes out, then it builds the credibility and it helps them to grow their business, okay? But at the same time, what happens, they're taking a lot of shots. They're taking a lot of abuse, right? And so we have that in a few programs. Started off very open, very public, and now they're shutting it down because they know that it just gets worse and worse and worse. So here's what happened. In one of my, if you've seen my videos, you know that I have a few that I talk about all the time, right? And so Crypto Program has been just really, really one of the top programs out there. And one of the main reasons I always say is there's no trading of Forex or crypto or stocks. None of that. You only use crypto in, crypto out, but they're actually doing media buys, something that, similar to Google AdWords and these type of things. So it is a very, very great space to be in. It is an amazing, profitable opportunity. So really good. The owner of the software, the developer that helped to bring it to the public, he is a Facebook group, and hey, you know what? Great. But somewhere along the way, he was doing some interviews, and people started to pick apart the negative pieces of the interviews. And so they went to do a little research, and they said, oh my gosh, look, this guy, he got in trouble like 30 years ago with the law. Like 30 years ago, really. These people dug. I mean, that was like a 3-minute video that said this person that has his face all over this very popular platform got in trouble like 30 years ago with the law in somewhere, I don't remember the state or whatever. So that happened. Now, should I be, worried or nervous? No. You know why? Because whatever that person did, he talked about it in his interview and then came back and said, this is why I'm doing this. Because I don't want anybody to ever have to lose money again. And he is really, really putting forth an effort to make that work. And it's working. And a lot of people have recovered from those damages from those bad programs, right? So he has definitely stepped up and made a program where people are not losing. And that is phenomenal in this space. And so I just want to come on here, right? Because while I'm talking to you today, then obviously I'm not creating a video and editing that video and talking about one platform and, and putting it out there. I'm talking in general because I cannot post any videos that have information about my back office and walk people through a process and say, here's where you click. I think that's very valuable for a lot of people. I still have people inquiring about Crypto Program. And Crypto Program is a very, very amazing program, right? It is very, very amazing. And a lot of people are benefiting from it. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't know about Crypto Program or you haven't seen videos on it and got an understanding about it, then hey, hit me up because like I said, I can't post up, the detailed videos like I did before. But what I can do is talk to you about it. And then if you want more information, then hey, contact me via Telegram or hit me up in the comments or whatever. Drop your Telegram link or let me know how we can talk. And guess what? I'll get in touch with you and maybe you can benefit from the program like I'm benefiting from the program, right? And I have a lot of people that are benefiting from the program because, like I said, that's what the mission was from the beginning, and it has always been, and it is still going. And a lot of people have already recovered their principal, whatever they put in their program, they've made enough, from that and recovered that. So they're running on house money, most of the people. I only started recently, and I continue to reinvest. Everything that I get from it, I reinvest because I have a bigger goal, and to get to a certain place. But I believe in that platform, and I know that, the guy that's behind it, he's very, very serious about doing the right thing for the platform and for the people that have trusted in that particular platform. So I'm just so excited about, doing that, even though I can't promote it like I did before. I can't put the videos out there because he said, hey, let's stop that. Let's not give any more fuel to the naysayers and the haters, out there that only want clickbait, right? They only want people to click on their videos, click on their, in social media, wherever, and that's all they want to do. So, okay, you know what? I don't have to do that. You know why? Because it's a simple platform. So, real quick, I'm going to talk to you about this real quick. I'm going to just give you an idea about the platform, let you know what it's about, what's the benefits of it, and then I'm going to move on to my next topic. Because right now I'm in traffic, and I'm going to pick up my son. So I got a few minutes, and hopefully if you got a few minutes, I got a few minutes. It's all good. So right now, so the thing about Crypto Program, just to kind of summarize it, Crypto Program, they pay out 25% per month on any package that you purchase. And it's a media buy. And so what the developers have done, based on at the request of the guy Ed, who is the like I said, the master affiliate, behind the program. And so what they've done is they have gone ahead and added so many features in the back office so that people will understand. One, it's a simple platform. You use a decentralized wallet, so you can go ahead and easily activate your account, activate your packages. If you purchase 10 packages and you have your decentralized wallet address in there, and you're using ERC20, the Ethereum, then it'll probably get approved within seconds. If you're using a TRC20, it'll probably get approved in a few seconds. Those are the ones that work. So if you ever get on the platform, if you ever feel like you want something solid that you don't have to bite your fingernails about, if you ever feel like you can win again, and you have the confidence in yourself to go ahead and take that step, right? Get in touch with me and I'll walk you through the whole process, and you'll say, oh my gosh, why didn't I know about this before? This is the easiest 25% I'm making every month. And obviously, many people feel that it's just not, earthly possible to earn 25% a month on anything. And that's strange because if you've been in this space for any little time, you will know that if the bank is paying you peanuts, and if you're in the crypto space or Forex, and they're paying you 1% to 2%, a day, some of them paying 3% a week. If they're doing that, then you probably realize that 25% a month is less than 1% a day, by the way. Just so just to give you the numbers, right? So it's not far-fetched that they can pay that. All right. But that's what's going on, 25% a month. And you get paid every 30 days, like clockwork. So it's pretty cool. The other thing is there is an affiliate, system to it, only a couple of levels, so nothing drastic on that. And the other part about that is there's a lot of training and tutorials and how-tos that's made it really quick, easy, simple to get in there and really crush it. And so I'm very fortunate that I've had a lot of people that saw this as a great opportunity and jumped on in there and really have taken it to a whole nother level. I'm talking, like yearly salary type level in 1 month. It's been phenomenal, and that's what I'm talking about it because I really appreciate that this is a great platform program that is available for anybody that is looking to take their life to another level. If you want to change the trajectory of your financial future, crypto program is a must in your portfolio. Point blank, period. No arguments there with anybody. So, moving on. What's another topic I want to talk about? Well, there's another platform that I'm going to bring up because, like I said, I'm riding, I'm in traffic, and I just, thought I'd have a conversation. And a couple of things. One is the fact that at home, I have some work being done, and my wife is also, she's very, very engaged in, she likes building things, and putting together so much wonderful stuff in our office and in the yard, and she's good at that stuff. So she's doing some work in the office area, and I had to unplug my PC. And when I unplugged my PC, of course, I had all of my stuff, like all of my editing software and apps and everything is in there. And so I'm not able to do a lot of editing right now. I don't have everything I need to do the things that I normally do. And so it's really forcing me to kind of have a conversation live and go raw and just say, hey, here's what's happening. Because behind the scenes, I'm putting in a lot of work, but I'm not able to go in and edit those videos and pump out videos like I used to. So I still got about a week or so before we get finished with the office, and we're going to remodel that area. And so I'll have a pretty nice backdrop. I may not have the certificate in the background like I have in the past, but I probably will have something a little nicer. So definitely stay tuned for my, I don't know what I'm going to call it, my office launch. New release of the Office, for Coach Rashid. Anyway, it's going to be cool. Just definitely come back for that. There's a couple other programs. Like I said, this is like everything wants to be private and secret, and you know what? Honestly, we've been through a lot of the public stuff, and most of them fail. Like if you know who's, hey, that's funny how that works, isn't it? When you're in this space, in crypto space, and crypto is had some challenges with the exchanges and with the government is trying to regulate it. Now they're trying to come up with their DC. And yes, they're going to get that central bank digital currency out there, and all of a sudden they're going to trick everybody into thinking that's legitimately blockchain based crypto, but it's not, and that's going to cause some problems for those that don't understand what cryptocurrency is versus just digital currency. Because right now you're using digital currency. You're not using crypto. Digital currency is credit card. Digital currency is wire transfers. That's digital currency, right? Social currency obviously is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So, so the central bank digital currency is something that you're gonna have to watch for. Be careful with that because it's not crypto, right? And crypto is peer-to-peer, decentralized. Central bank digital currency has central in it for a reason. It's centralized. The government is like saying, here's my US dollar, throw it away, and now I'm going to give you a computer dollar, and I'm going to treat it with more security than your digital cryptocurrency, because now I can control how much of it you get, and I can control how much of it you can use, and I can control when you can actually use it. How crazy is that? So, but cryptocurrency, nobody can control to that level your cryptocurrency, right? Because you can put it in a decentralized wallet and it's yours until you decide what you want to do with it. But with the CBDC, then it's not yours. It's just like having a US dollar. It's the same thing. So anyway, it just gives them more control over your money. So let's talk a little bit about some of these private programs, since I can't put them on screen, so I can talk about it. Anonymous, right? So the term anonymous is an interesting term because for this other program, there is a kind of a trading element, but what they've done is they've created an opportunity where it's a win-win. Think about that, win-win. Most opportunities are win-lose. You got to know that, right? If you have the casino mentality in the negative sense of you go in, you're going to either be fortunate enough to gamble, which means you don't have to have skill. Gambling means lack of skill. You're just hoping and pleading with the universe to give you something for a very small amount. The difference in gambling and risk, there is a certain risk associated with online marketing and online investing. But gambling is, I don't even know what I'm doing, but hey, put this $500 into this program and you have no idea what it's about. Lots of people do that. That's not how I do it. I started out without knowing, and I got burnt, and I said, you know what? I got to put some thought into this because definitely there's money to be made, but how to do it the proper way. And so I left that world and got into more consistent and well thought out platforms that have, some security, some level of regulation within the industry. They're not going to be associated with FDIC. They're not regulated by the SEC and all that kind of stuff. Not in that. I'm not going to be in that ballpark, because when you're dealing in that ballpark, another acronym comes up and bites you in the butt, and that's called IRS. So you got to be careful with which acronyms you want to play with. So anyway, I do have some really cool platforms that all of them are producing very well. And I'm so excited because now I can see what the, that next step, that future holds. And so now I'm really focused on helping my community really win. And so a lot of people, they come into the community, 2020, 2021, and they see that, oh my gosh, you know what? I won a little bit, then I lost a little bit. But then they're like, okay, but we all win and lose, but what did you learn, right? And so we go from winning and losing to winning and learning. And when you learn, then you do more wins, because now if you lost money over here, you know what not to do. And then you channel your energies into learning how to prosper. And that's what I've done. And I've done it very well. And I am very, very excited about what we're doing now and where we're going with this. Very excited. Oh, there's somebody on. I'm sorry, I'm driving. I can't read. I appreciate you. Whoever's on, thank you. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm trying to. Oh, so you're gonna have me? I'm gonna be like all over the road. You don't want me to do that. So hey, I appreciate you. I saw something pop up, and I can't read it because my eyes aren't that good. But thank you for being here. But yeah, so we got these private programs, and so one, I'm gonna keep it, like I said, under wraps. Go to my Telegram group, and you can see all of this, right? Because it's private, then I don't have a problem with if somebody comes into the group, you request it and you get in. Then I have been seasoned. Oh yeah, we've definitely been seasoned. So I actually I was going through some numbers today because I'm getting ready to update one of my portfolio sections, because I have them in. I don't. No. I'm gonna keep my eyes, on the wheel. I do have some really good stuff that I'm working on, and I do have some portfolio items, and so I got it categorized because, like I said, now I have that freedom to do that. Like I said, when you're in multiple platforms and you're grinding it out, from 2020 to 2021, 2022 just kind of elevated things, and 2023, I'm gonna tell you, in the first, what is it, January, February, March, in the first 3 months of 2023, I am blown away by 2 out of 12 platforms. All of them are paying, by the way, but 2 out of the 12 that came around the back on. If it did, hey, cool. If you're still with me, thank you. If not, look, I made it to my son's school, and so I'm about to go ahead